Last week, I told you that I lift weights 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. What I didn't tell you was that for the first 4 months, I had no idea what I was actually doing. No maxes, no real plan. I just picked up what I had and started. And today I'm telling you the real story. Because if you are waiting until you know what you're doing to start, you're never going to start. This isn't going to be a video where I show you a perfect program and tell you to follow it exactly. It's the opposite. I want to show you how messy the beginning actually was, because that's the part nobody shows you. When I started, I had a 25-pound kettlebell and a pair of 20-pound dumbbells. No rack, no bench, no idea what a working weight really was. And then I picked up a 30-pound kettlebell, and then I just lifted whatever I had, however many reps felt right that day. I wasn't training to failure. I wasn't tracking anything. I genuinely didn't know what my max was on a single exercise. And some moves I just wasn't ready to load up at all, like reverse lunges. I was not strong or comfortable on those early on. So for the first set, sometimes for the first few workouts altogether, I just did them with no weight, body weight only, just to get my legs and balance used to the motion. And then I'd add weight once it actually felt right. Nobody tells you that's allowed, that you can do the same exercise as everyone else with nothing in your hands until your body's ready for it. That was 4 months, body weight on some things, lighter weights on others, no real tracking. So if you're a few weeks into this and you feel like you're not doing it right, I want you to know you're not behind. That was me for a third of a year. The point isn't that I had it figured out early. The point is I kept showing up anyway. The shift happened more recently than you'd think. I had gotten a 45-pound kettlebell, and for the first time, I actually pushed sets to real failure. Like the rep where you generally cannot do another one with good form. Not that felt hard, actual failure. And once I saw what real failure actually looked like, everything got more intentional. If a weight got easy, say I could do 10 or 12 of something without much struggle, instead of just jumping to the heavier weight I didn't have, I'd slow it down. 4-second lower instead of just dropping. Pause at the bottom. Even with body weight stuff, instead of a regular push-up, I could elevate my feet, add the same slower motions. Same move, way harder. So 50 pounds is the heaviest kettlebell I own right now. So when that started feeling manageable, I didn't need a 60 or a 70 to keep progressing. Tempo and control did the same job. Now, I've got an incisional hernia from past surgery. That means that certain things are permanently off the list. No heavy barbell deadlifts, no sit-ups or crunches, nothing that creates pressure on my midsection. I exhale on every single lift instead of holding my breath in. And honestly, I wear a hernia support belt during my workouts. Just one more layer of protection on top of everything else. I'm not telling you this because I think you have a hernia. I'm telling you because everybody's got something. Bad knee, bad shoulder, a back that doesn't love certain movements anymore. After 50, it's just normal. The move isn't to ignore it and push through. It's to figure out what works around it and build from there. For me, the Hernia-Safe stuff For you, it might be something completely different, but the principle's the same. If you're starting out, please don't think you need to know your 1 rep max, or start with serious weight, or have it all dialed in on day 1. I started with a 25-pound kettlebell, no plan. And that was enough to begin. Start with what you got. Move. Pay attention to what your body tells you. And when something starts feeling easy, that's your sign to either add a little weight or just slow the rep down and make it a little bit harder. You don't need new equipment to keep progressing. We'll get more specific in future videos, the actual exercises, some actual structure. But for now, just know, messy and consistent beats perfect and never started. Every time. If you're in that I don't really know what I'm doing yet phase, that's exactly where I was. So drop a comment. What's the one thing holding you back from starting? I'd love to read your comments. New video next week. See you then.